What's up, Nurse Julie? Welcome, welcome. What's up? Nutmeg ahoy! Ahoy, matey! Ahoy! Welcome, welcome to the Rhino Nation 8 on a Sunday trotting, trotting, trot. Well, we got not a lot, but we got some interesting shit for us today. Oh, well, we now know what the supposed Chinese slash a deep state balloon was for. There's a bunch of stories going around, but supposedly it's the deep state that launched this bitch from a Air Force base in Fairbanks, Alaska. And what were they doing? They were supposedly surveilling militia movements in Montana or wherever else, because the Chinese would have no need for a balloon to spy on our bases or any of that other shit. But that's one story. But the big thing that it was hiding that distracted us from the certain pudding pop bullshit administration released one of the major masterminds of 9/11 terrorist plot or actual event of 9/11. Mr. Khan was released from Gitmo. I think everybody would have been interested to know that. Probably would have been not such a smooth landing. What's up, Michael? Probably wouldn't have been such a smooth, uh, whatever. Oh, well, I guess they would be going after Turkey, considering Turkey's supposed to be helping out Assad and Syria. So that's probably interesting. Wonder if it was real or if it was somebody just doing shit to fuck up with Turkey. But what's up, Canadian? Welcome, welcome. But that's an interesting story there that, oh, they let Mr. Khan out of the Gitmo. I bet you that would have been a lot bigger story if it wasn't for this stupid fucking balloon. And you're going to tell me that we needed 4 F-22 Raptors for an unarmed balloon? Really? You couldn't have just used 2? Had to have 4? Really? Why? You worried about something? Then we got the other explosion that happened over Montana, which everybody seems to know absolutely nothing to fuck about. Wonder why. Don't know what that could be. Don't know what that could be. Let's see. What else? Oh, well, guess what country was the one that had the submarine that launched the cruise missile against the Pentagon for 9/11? Guess what country that was? You give up yet? It was Mossad. In other words, it was an Israeli sub that launched a cruise missile that took out the Pentagon for 9/11. Ain't that wonderful? Ain't that wonderful? No, there's Sissy K's in the house, stuck in the back door. What's up, Sissy Guy? Do-do-do-do. Right. What I had something else today too. Something else went on today too. But it's Mossad. The Mossad submarine is, or should I say, the Mossad Israeli submarine operated by Mossad was the one that brought down or not brought down, but blew a hole in the Pentagon for 9/11. What's up, Joy? Welcome, welcome. Woo woo. Um, what's up, Pink Girl? You're welcome. Uh, let's see. Something else went on today. I just forgot it. I just saw it a minute ago. Just saw it a minute ago. I mean, I just watched it too, if not a minute ago. Oh, I know what it was. Oh, I got two things now. Just the boom, the white light bulb just went on my brain. It just remembered it now. Oh, you know why they're pushing? Take a guess, wild guess, why they're pushing all these LED bulbs. Why do you think they're pushing all these LED bulbs so hard? For one, because they can be programmed on the same thing, like with your like Alexa turn on your house and all that shit. That's number one. But what do LED bulbs put out? They put out microwaves. Guess what the microwaves interact with? The Jabadoo. The Jabadoo. Wow, what a surprise. If you take the readings from a normal everyday bulb that we used to have, Mr. Incandescent, and then you take the readings, uh-oh, we got a turtle in the house too? Man, we got all the animals sneaking into the back. Close that back door. Damn turtles. Turtles snuck in the back door. Well, LEDs, if you measure the signature they give off, can put out like 6, 7, 8 times the radiation that a normal bulb does. Well, when you get Jabba, dude, you become a 5G magnet. So whatever they're putting, any more waves you suck in, it's just like getting X-rayed like a bitch over and over and over. Uh, I'm trying to think. What else did I have? There was something else too. Oh. There's a link in my Telegram chat that everybody in here needs to watch. It's a dude from actually a real Men in Black. He spills some serious bullshit that if somebody wants to get involved at the local level, you know where you need to go to? The fucking water department. Because you need to get them to stop putting fucking fluoride in the goddamn water. Because the shit poisons your child. It poisons you. I did not know that fluoride was that fucking bad for you. Oh my God, that shit is just like following a bottle of poison. It has so many effects, it's not even funny. So everybody yelling and screaming they want to get into the local level. Well, that's where you need to go is to the water department and demand the motherfuckers stop putting fluoride in the water because that'll have more better beneficial effects than anything else you can do at the damn school board. Just saying. Mm, well, yep, Kenny, I watched it and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I got it. I'm touting it now, but I don't know. I sent it to Hit Girl. I sent it to her. I sent it to a lot of people. I don't know if Hit Girl can pull it up or not and drop it in here, or you can drop it in here, Canadian, I think. Or no, you can't. But I don't know. What's up, Patrick? Sissy K or Hit Girl can probably pull it. It's in my Telegram chat. I've also sent it to him by text message. Beep, 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 beep. They're still putting fluoride in almost every municipal water system in this country. Still putting fluoride in almost every municipal city in this country, which is bullshit. They also had 160 countries meet, and they want the world's population to go from roughly 7 billion or 8 billion, whatever it is now, to 800 million. So that's a shitload of people. That means you have to kill almost 6.5 billion fucking people. Really? So, you need to push on what's up, Rising Phoenix? I ain't got nowhere to fucking put it if you want me to get rid of the other disclaimer that's up there. Do, 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 do. No, I don't know. You tell me, sissy. You want me to get rid of the disclaimer, or you want me to put that up there for Laurie's and whatever? You tell me, because I ain't got room for both of them. Yeah, the turtle's going to have to actually get up tomorrow, get dressed, and go to work. Beep, 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 beep. Well, we're like everybody else. We found out after the fact, so I'll take my part for saying anything about it to begin with. But other than that, no fucking clue that shit was going to happen. I wish I would have fucking not picked up the phone that day, actually. Well, geez. You're pain in my butt. Hold on. You should make a water and peace for brush your teeth. Turtle Power's got to get up and get dressed tomorrow. She got to go to work. The turtle's got to go out the house and go to work. Oh my! Ooh, turtle's back in the workforce. Oh, stand by. I can tell you, Rising Phoenix, there's no mods, especially the one that you just mentioned, that were involved in any of this bullshit. None of us over here had any prior knowledge. As soon as we were notified was approximately 24 hours after the event happened on the other channel. And we were told to shut the fuck up because some kind of federal bullshit investigation or whatever else. So, so that's where it stood. Ain't nobody over here had prior knowledge of it. Nobody knew the shit was going to go out except when it went out. And people started saying, hey, you need to go to the channel. You heard it the same as anybody else on that channel. So hopefully that puts that to rest. Move on, get away from it. Done with the shit. The cash and Venmo that's under my avatar is for for Kayla and Laurie C because she's gonna have a monstrous hospital bill. So if anybody wants to donate, whatever you want to donate is fine. Whatever you don't is fine. Oops, I forgot all about that. Sorry, Savannah.
That's okay. You needed to give your speech. That's good.
I forgot. I dropped the link too. I'm sorry. I haven't totally forgot about it.
Okay, now I'm going to put a video in Rhino Chat that I would love you to watch because it was extremely informational, and I think they're onto something as far as all of these things that Trump put into place. Do you know what aspects is? OPSEC and what that stands for?
No.
Operation something security. Okay. Well, there's a military guy on the panel, and he indicates that yes, that's part of the group where they do special ops, and you don't get to talk about it. You don't get to say anything. There's nobody talks about anything over there. Okay, then this particular order went out to the executive branch 8 days before Mr. T was to leave office, to the executive branch, which is extremely highly unusual and never done before.
All right. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 sec. Hey,
Okay.
girl, the water thing is in the video I sent you for that the guy to play in the Men in Black. The stuff about the water is in that video. It's in the middle of that video. The chemtrails, the water, all kind of shit they're trying to do to kill us all. So go ahead, Savannah.
Right. Okay. So National Security Presidential Memoranda, it's NSPM. Mr. T issued 9 of them 8 days before he left office for the executive branch. It's huge. It's a huge find. He also goes ahead and shows you the continuity of government and the people involved in continuity of government, their positions and what they've done to get this in place before leaving. So he's going over all of that. I really would like you to watch it.
Uh-oh. Canadian said, don't drop the link in here for it.
Okay, it's on Rumble.
I guess she's
Wait, was she talking about the water?
Yeah, I think she's talking about the Men in Black do Hawker.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That one was interesting. I mean, I get it.
That shit was an eye opening. So in other words, we got a shitload of super soldiers that are just waiting to be called or told the right word, and they go, yeah. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I know. That's no, the Men in Black. Okay. Yeah, that's part of the disclosure one that I sent over to you too, in Rhino Chat. It's part of the sci-fi. Yeah, super soldiers. And then you got this guy confirming it too. I don't know if he's the guy in the hoodie. He doesn't look like he'd be the guy in the hoodie. That looks like the guy in the hoodie is somebody totally opposite of him.
This guy died or was putting this on his deathbed confession, and I don't know when they dug this thing up, but this stuff he says in there is quite interesting. I was like, well, that's nice. We're supposed to go from 8 billion down to 800 million. That's a shitload of people got to kick the fuck out.
Yeah, We all know the story. Let's hope that it goes a different direction. Who knows? Let's hope there was intervention. What year was he talking? Was it when did that interview come out? Do you know what year?
I'd have to go
Was
back
it
and look.
2017 or 20? I think it was even before then, because he said if we see a pandemic in 2019, you'll know all of this is true. Right?
Right. I mean, I don't know. As far as if I had to say what watch the water means, if you were going to hide a spaceship or some alien craft, it would be in 2/3 of the water covers 2/3 of the Earth. So if you're going to hide something, you would hide it in the water because 2/3 of the water is nothing been even searched or looked at. So if you were going to hide something, where would you hide it? I'd hide it in the ocean.
Oh, he died in 1989. Okay, so that was his confession or his testimony. Let's say that, not so much
that was his
confession.
die in bed confessional, but that
right.
Eerie.
Yeah.
But see, okay, if that's the case, if he died in 1989, how did he know about this shit in 1997?
Well, he kept saying about 2019. If you see a pandemic in 2019, then you know everything I'm saying is true. Well, we saw a pandemic.
Said some major event going to happen in 2024. So,
yes,
in other words, we ain't having no 1,000 years of bliss and jubilee and all this other happy horse shit. And
it depends
like
if there's an intervention. If
well, hopefully we have an intervention.
He doesn't
but
talk
now,
about full disclosure.
Well, we got credit cards now. They got the first 2 that are out that go by carbon credits. So if you had, they're trying to get you down to what I think it is, 8 carbon credits. The average person now uses 20 a month. So by the first 10 days of the month, you're going to done used up your carbon credits and not going to be able to do shit. So the people of this country all need to throw out the D, the R, the hopium, the non-hopium, and all stand the fuck up and start going after these bastards. If it takes one monkey in the can at a time, so be it.
Okay, yeah, Canadian Patriot, thank you. Canadian Patriot, you should really watch Badlands Media on Rumble, the Devolution hour that took place last night, started at 10:30 Eastern time last night, and him going through all of those all the orders that were issued 8 days before Mr. T left. Okay, they're very, very, very telling in what he was setting up before he left. So this is definitely a military operation in my mind. That just solidified a whole bunch of stuff. What else? I go look at Rhino chat. What I put in there.
What's up, Patriot missile? Patriot missiles in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. What a little celebration. What a little celebration hat on. What you celebrating there, Patriot? Make it into Sunday? Oh, we got to celebrate the turtle. The turtle's going back to work. Woo-woo, the turtles are going back to work.
Who's the turtle?
Turtle is Kelly K. Kelly K is the turtle.
Oh, okay.
The turtle's got its party hat on, but it can't party long because it's got to go to sleep early. Ooh. It's got to be up to go.
Too. There was something. Let's see. Okay, so what's the deal with Italy and the power outage? They're saying that once the power comes back up, you're going to see that the Pope has died. Did you see that?
Oh, no.
Prepares for funeral to be held within 4 to 6 days to the Pope's death in the 9th day period of mourning. With the Italy outage.
Right. Hold on. You're speeding up for some reason. I don't get that either, but shit's ridiculous. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I was just reading. Something to do with the Pope dying after. They've got an internet outage problem right now in Italy.
The Pope already died, didn't he?
Then Pope Benedict died. Not
oh, they're still waiting for the other one?
Francis. We are still Francis to kick the bucket.
Well,
I want to know what that protest was outside of the White House today. Everybody flying flags. What was that? I couldn't figure that one out.
I don't know. I'm not anywhere near DC. Happy two bears in a house. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, well, somebody's got a hold of us by Restream or something, because I don't know what happens there. But I've changed the password numerous times. So I don't know. There's like no 1-800 number to get technical assistance, so I have no clue. I don't know. Gremlins. That was a cool. What movie were they from? I forgot which movie the Gremlins was in. They were pretty cool animals, though.
Well, it was called the Gremlins.
Oh, was it actually called the Gremlins?
Yes. Ooh. Okay.
Well,
powerful 7.8 magnitude earthquake strikes southern Turkey.
6.7. Yeah, well, you know why they're probably fucking with Turkey, because Turkey's going to Syria to help out Assad's ass.
They're getting, well, Turkey wants to leave NATO. They're doing some stuff. So a powerful 7.8 magnitude earthquake strikes southern Turkey, injuring multiple people, multiple fatalities expected, and then a strong 6.7 magnitude aftershock hit southern Turkey. Okay. No,
yes, but Spike was.
All right.
Boo boo. Oh, why don't you guys agree to disagree and be done?
Oh yeah, the pictures are coming in now. They're all over the place.
Picture. Oh, you mean of the Earth? Yeah, you might need to refresh, because you're like breaking up, speeding up, breaking up, speeding up. I'm like, what? Just saying.
Okay. I will leave and come back in. What?
No, now you're normal. Now you're back to being normal. That makes no sense at all. Now
it
you're
doesn't
back
like
to
it when
voice,
I read.
That's stupid. I don't get that. How can that? I don't know. I just don't get that. I don't get that at all. That just makes no sense.
I know, Mary. I'm at a loss too, as far as what that crowd was in front of the White House. I don't know.
Well, I mean, these people don't need much to protest. Probably a cockroach died and they didn't give him a proper burial. They're like, the cockroaches fucking me got rights too.
Did you see Los Angeles, a group of people send balloons up into the air because we shot the Chinese balloon down? Did you see that? Did you see how ridiculous that is?
They sent balloons. They sent balloons. They released balloons.
I know, into the air.
They released white and red balloons.
Yes, right. In solidarity to for us shooting down the Chinese spy balloon. Oh, right. Before I forget about that piece.
That is actually a.
Yeah, I know you're saying deep state, but that's a real raw news article too. So I don't want to go into that. But I want to say there was somebody that put out the theory. Of course, this is just a theory. That what if we find out that that technology is actually ours, and then find documentation in the classified documents that are popping up all over the place with Mr. B, and some sort of purchase deal that went through where he went ahead and sold off that technology to China. Or it could even be Hillary off the servers, but it's just a theory. I liked it though.
I don't know. Somehow it just doesn't make any sense that you're gonna slow walk a balloon all the way across the country. Okay, fine, you went over sensitive spots, but it ain't like the satellites haven't taken pictures of that shit numerous other times. So I just don't get it.
Right.
And then we're going to be a bunch of wusses and Shanghai it over South Carolina. And then the one that gets me is okay, we got to fly 4 F-1 Raptors. There couldn't have just been 2. I mean, it's just stupid.
If it's part of the disclosure plan that's going on, the Great Awakening, then I would say that that theory that we're going to find out that it's our own technology that was sold over to China and that will be exposed. I bet you anything.
But see, the Great Awakening, by the time they get done, will be in the year 2050. Just drop all the goddamn shit because they're not awakening nobody. They're putting everybody back to sleep because, sorry, Americans don't have that big of an attention span. Just drop all the shit at one time. So people are going like, I got to go get another laptop so I can keep up with all the shit.
I don't know. They could have allowed it to fly
Well, I
over
mean,
for
this shit of a
exposure
drip, we're going to do
purposes.
drip, drip, drip. So when do they turn the shit on like so it's like a fire hose now? You've been waiting for the drip, drip, drip to turn into a fire hose, or like a 90-year-old man trying to take a piss and been there for days. I'm like, come on now. It's like, crack him in the ass, do whatever, let him spit the shit out the front end. It's like, yeah, well, I feel good now. It's like, damn.
Well, I'm really happy I spent time on the devolution video today. It really put in something. He's got the whole documents, everything that was, and going to the executive branch, which has never been done before, as far as these national security presidential memorandums and the aspects and what that particular thing means, and that he went ahead and issued them 9 days before departure. Wow. That's all
Yeah,
I
I get
gotta
that,
say
but
is wow. It was so eye-opening.
I get that, but some of the stuff in reality just don't match what's going on. It's just like, really? I mean, it's like the fucking cloning of the football players and all that. So it's starting to get to the side of being on ludicrous side of
Well, that's if
believing
you
this shit.
believe in the cloning. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I'm not going to say he's a clone. I'm going to say that he had a temporary, he had a heart attack. He was brought back to life on the football field and everything else. I mean, I'm not really interested to go down that rabbit hole indicating, oh my gosh, it was a clone. I'm not really going there. That doesn't interest me.
Well, I mean, you look at them shooting down the balloon. I mean, really, it took them that long to shoot it down, plus all the bullshit communication. I'm like, God help you if it would have been an aircraft with loaded missiles. I'm like, what? I mean, it's like, are we authorized? I'm like, geez, dudes, just grab your nuts and close your eyes and pull the trigger. I mean, it's just like ridiculous. Then you got 4
Yes,
aircraft doing it for something
obviously it
unarmed.
wasn't. Obviously they knew it wasn't a threat. If it was a threat, it would have been taken down over the Pacific Ocean. Obviously they knew it wasn't a threat. They had the thing jammed. They were looking for whatever spot they wanted it to land in and recover it. So it was more of a eye-opening thing for anything. Like somebody said, the Earth is a stage. The world is a stage right now.
Yeah, but okay, it's such a stage. I mean, just like the shit with Russia. Okay, if Kiev and all this has biolabs, then if certain person is commander in chief or the military is doing their job and they're in charge, then you tell me why there's not 3 aircraft carriers sitting off the coast of Ukraine and a bunch of special forces and everything else drop into fucking Ukraine and end the shit in a week. Take out the biolabs, take on all the garbage at one time. Forget the shit with the Russians and all this. Why are we dependent on the Russians? Send our shit there because I don't think that the White Hats are in total control of nothing. Because if it was, then this shit in Ukraine, if they got biolabs, which everybody's so worried about, then you go take care of the shit ourselves. Drop it, drop all the special forces you need, take whatever you need, and go wipe the fuck out of them. Simple as that. They're making this shit way too fucking hard. But to know why? Because I don't think they have the command structure or the power that they're saying they have. I don't see it. I don't believe it.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's not that hard. If you have that much shit going on in Ukraine, then and you know what? Ukraine becomes a sacred, the fucking cow that's going to get slayed, and it's going to get slayed fast and furious. I tell everybody there that's a normal Ukrainian, you got 48 hours to get the fuck out of your country. Have a nice day, or your shit's going to be done.
Yes, Canadian Patriot. They not this devolution hour that just happened last night. They didn't mention it on that one. It was 2 nights ago that they mentioned the video game, The Ghost in the Machine. And they were questioning how much of what we're seeing is actually a video game. Now, I question the drone footage as being possible video game, but then I saw some footage today that was off some guy's cell phone that was definitely not video game. But I think I think the whole war over there is the Ukrainian Nazis against the Russians. That I believe is probably taking place.
Well, it's just like, okay, if supposedly they have some of this bullshit in Taiwan, we got all the U.S. military that's in Taiwan. So why in the fuck aren't we taking out the biolabs?
We
Why is
don't
the
have the
Chinese?
information. Yeah, I know. Why are the Chinese taking out the biolabs? It's not our call. We don't have a seat at the table.
See, that's where I don't get. See, that's where I have a hard time believing that D is in charge of shit because. Sorry, the United States.
I'm not saying he is. I'm not
powerful.
saying he is. I'm not saying he is. With all the paperwork that I saw tonight, it was passed on. I'm saying the military is in charge, not Mr. T. With all the paperwork that was looked at tonight, all the orders, he set it up to where he could pass the buck over to them.
Well, then obviously I got a feeling that we're going to be a screwed pooch. It seems that we're going to be a screwed pooch because the military can't seem to get out of its own fucking way. I mean, it's not that hard. If Taiwan has biolabs, find out where they are. Phew, we got enough. We got enough United States military over there as it is now. So why are you going to depend on Xi and the Chinese or shit? I wouldn't depend on the Chinese to do shit. I'd tell them to go wipe our ass with them. And the same way as people back here, anybody that wants to think that digital currency is good, it's not. It's a death trap. You're done. Your future, your child's future are over with. Same way with the credit cards. They come out.
The military has the football. Now, who's going to make the call on the football if we have an incident? I have no idea. Is it Berger? Is it Milley? Is it what's his name? Who's the defense secretary? It's not Ashton. It's what's his name?
Who?
Who's the defense
Lloyd
secretary?
Austin?
Lloyd Austin. Austin. Who knows? We don't know. Have no clue.
Well, I mean, it don't make no sense because I mean, I'm sorry, it's not that hard. It's really not. I get it; it's difficult and all this shit, but if they supposedly know that they got this shit in China and Taiwan or whatever, same way that they got biolabs still in Kiev and all the other shit, why are we playing the game of, oh, we got to ramp up this offensive? No, we ramp up the offensive.
We don't know. That's the biggest question. Why is this war going on for so long over there? Why is it taking so long? It should have been done a long time ago. They're drawing it out for a reason. We just don't know what the reason is.
What's up, Benjamin? But the frustrating part is you hear all this crap that, oh, he's still commander in chief and the military is in charge. Well, if that's the case, then somebody's ass needs to hang for this dude being let out of Gitmo. I'm sorry. That shit just don't wash with me. Okay, you found out about it.
Oh, now. I know. I did see that posting where they let somebody out of Gitmo while we were watching the balloon. I was always wondering.
I don't know what his first name is. His last name is Khan. But okay, if the Republicans in the Senate, in the House are doing their job, then Jimmy Jordan and old McCarthy, the first thing Monday morning, they should be in, yo, Mr. Biden, what the fuck are you doing? Why did you
All
let this
eyes on the
boy out
balloon while
go?
something else was taking place.
But you know what?
Yeah, we
You're
were
not
told it
going to
was a
hear shit
distraction.
out of them. You're not going to hear shit but peeps about little other bullshit. That's what
Yeah.
tells me that we're deep shit. We're in deep shit because if Mr. McCarthy is the puppet of Mr. Trumpy, then you know what? The little puppet should be singing like a canary on Monday. Excuse me, Mr. Biden, can you come before the House and explain why the fuck you let a known terrorist out of Gitmo? Can you tell me that? Really? What? You're guilty of treason. Sergeant at Arms, take his ass the fuck away. Boom. You don't need nothing else. You don't need nothing else. Game over. Checkmate. Game ends.
Now we'll see how this ends. It'll be interesting.
Oh, we're going to be another 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and we'll still be
I
playing
sure
this
as hell
bullshit.
hope not. No.
No, it's not. It's not. You ain't seen the tempo pick up. You ain't seen the fire hose go from a drip to even a steady stream, let alone a fucking fire
Yes, I
hose
agree
coming
with you
out.
there.
So I mean, and this crap of you got to wake people up. What you're doing is pissing the people that are awake back to sleep because they're like, too long. Sorry, you've been crying wolf too long. Had enough of shit. Next.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying that terrorists were, but it's okay. They put him in jail. They should have left his ass there. We know it was us government, but you also we're still having game just like okay, just like the Surfside condo that got blowed up. Guess what? Guess who did that one? It didn't have structural issues. The question you have to ask is why were Israeli bomb people on the ground right after it happened? Because they
That
were
was
looking for
Iran, wasn't it? I thought that guy said it
no,
was Iran.
that was Mossad that brought down the seaside condo in Florida, where McAfee supposedly had a room. The reason that the Mossad bomb search were looking for the detonators was what they were trying to find so they could hide them. Because if you
Okay,
look
that's
at
not
the
what that other
demolition of the
guy
rest of the
said.
building, it looked like the same as the first part of the building going down.
What was
And
his name that
and
came in
Miami
here?
Dade was in on it because the fire calls don't match reality. If you're the first battalion chief in and you have half of a building down, what do you need most? You need ladder trucks. And you only have, I think, 5 of them in at that county. So you would have been on the phone instantly. Mutual aid called. I need every tower truck to this location within a 2 mile or whatever, a 2 hour radius. So they would have had they would have had tower trucks coming from everywhere. That call wasn't made until an hour into the shit. That doesn't match reality. I'm not even a fireman and I know enough about firefighting shit. If you have people stuck on the 14th floor and half the building collapsed, the only way that you're getting there is with a tower truck. And they only had 5 in the whole county for them. So guess what? You need to call other jurisdictions. Beep, bop, mutual aid, all tower trucks to this location. Because it ain't like they're the fastest turtles in the
Okay, the
world yet
guy
either.
said that the majority of the people in that building were Israeli and that it was Iran that went ahead and brought that
Oh, it was
building down.
Mossad because Mossad was on the ground first, picking up the detonators. That's why
Oh,
they
I
cordoned it
believe
off.
that. I just think that they were, figuring out about Iran hitting it.
Uh-uh. They were there to pick up the shit that they did to bring the building down. They were looking for the I forgot what they're called. Even Hammer said that. Whatever their ICM or
Oh,
ICB
Hammer, that's his name.
detonators.
Yeah, I do believe they were looking for the detonators. I just thought it was Iran that did it.
Oh, it was Mossad.
They were
Mossad's the
that they
one
were
that Mossad
targeting
is involved in a lot
Israelis.
of this crap.
Yeah, I know. I know they're famous for bringing buildings down. Yes, we know. Yeah.
Oh, the balloons, from what the story has said, is balloons were launched from an air base in Alaska.
That's
So,
real raw news.
well, that's real raw news. Who knows if that shit's true or not? But I guarantee
It's
you
not
these
true. The guy's name isn't even Michael Baxter. But go
well, I
ahead.
guarantee you that these balloons were not from China because why would you linger a balloon at 60,000 feet just all the way across the country? And in previous administrations or times, you would shoot the bitch down. So you mean to tell me if we have an intruding aircraft, we're just going to
Yeah.
follow it till it gets to its target, and then Poopy Pants might give the order to shoot the shit down.
I
Really?
agree with you, Mike Smith, on the Super Bowl thing, and it's being held in Phoenix, Arizona. And Rhino, according to that video that you were watching and asked me to watch, a lot of shit is happening in Arizona.
Well, I can tell you, you can already bet that who's going to win the Super Bowl, the Kansas City Chiefs. Why do you know that? Because tip of the fucking spear. Ooh, tip of the fucking spear. That's what I've heard. I would
Yeah,
think
that's just a
also
guess.
that the eagle might fly again or something, but who the hell knows?
Who knows? We don't know. But Mike Smith, yes, I agree with you. I'm very suspicious about the Super Bowl. That's next week, week from today. And after that video, Rhino had me watch today, there's a shitload of stuff that's happening in Arizona. How convenient. Maybe that's why all eyes have been on Arizona for a long time because something big is going to come out of Arizona. I don't know.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Patriot missile's going to be closer to everybody. Oh, jeez. That's no.
Right, we're worried about an EMP, aren't you? With the balloon, that's what we were worried about.
Yeah, well,
Alpha
I
Omega.
don't even think they're going to have to do it with a balloon. They're going to do it somehow. They're going to do whatever. It's just I just don't understand any of this stuff. They act like it's so complicated because if they have all this information supposedly like the biolabs in Ukraine and all this shit in Taiwan and all this, if the people are talking about it and know about it, why are we sitting on our ass doing what
I
we're
have no
sitting there worried
idea.
about
I have no
stupid
idea.
balloons? And I'm sorry. I mean, any other time, if honestly, if the White House and all we call it, as soon as Biden hit the ground and his ass ran his mouth about, the operation, I said, excuse me, sir, what about Mr. Khan? What about Mr. Khan?
Yeah,
Why
that
didn't you
is
release
something.
him? But we
Okay,
don't
yeah,
have
that
a news media here in this country.
no, we don't. Jeffrey's right though. Why haven't we seen the recovery operation for the balloon? Yeah, I would have liked to seen that. In any
Well,
other year, we
they
would have
got a
seen
ship
it.
there. They got a Navy ship there.
Oh, I know. They had the Navy ship there to go recover everything, but we didn't see any video of it being recovered. They don't show us shit anymore.
Yeah, the only carrier that's left in Newport News is probably the USS. What's the one that's been there? That's got George Washington. Washington ain't going nowhere for another few years. It's got so many issues, it ain't even funny. Well, that's like they're also these supposedly these turd noids are playing the semantics game of just like the carrier that's doing something over there in where they have an opera over in Israel. Oh, it's the USS George Bush. Oh, and just like the McCarthy Speaker of the House, just like McCarthy way back when was going against the communists. Oh, stop all that shit. Just get the shit done and stop fucking around.
Okay, hold on. He said, Savannah, yes, I'm concerned about the EMP, but they fly satellites over us all the time that could have an EMP on it. The balloon slipped in on us because our radars don't look where it came in. Okay. Well, we've always heard that we're supposed to go, dark for like 10 days. That's why I was thinking that EMP would be relevant. That would be shutting down our electrical grid.
That shit just doesn't even
Prepare
make
for
any
10
sense to
days
me.
of darkness. 10 days of darkness.
I don't even get that shit because you start on a Friday or Thursday or Friday afternoon. By Sunday night, you should have everything done that you need to be done. I mean, it's just, I don't know, just stupid.
Well, we'll have to see what happens with Italy and the Pope. He has been frail for a long time.
What's up, Lester? Oh, I don't know. Why? Yeah.
I don't know. I would love for us to discover that balloon is our technology, and then have those documents that were marked classified sitting in Joe Biden's garage or wherever else be linked to the balloon.
I just don't see that happening.
Oh, did you see what they were fake news media was trying to do today?
No.
Okay. All right. So this woman from Fox News on foxnews.com wrote an article indicating that Trump had Chinese spy balloons come through our atmosphere during his administration, which was completely false. And Trump got right on that, and along with his security people that were, whatever, national security advisor, whatever, coming on board saying, no, we didn't have any Chinese balloons coming through our end or coming into the U.S. during our administration. We were never briefed on anything like that. So then she had to go ahead and redo her article, which when I read her redo, I was still pissed off. I'm just like, you son of a bitch, I mean, come on. I mean, it's tit for tat, tit for tat. Trump takes documents, and then all of a sudden, Biden's in trouble for documents. Now Biden's in trouble for the Chinese spies, so now we've got to blame Trump for Chinese, balloons, spying balloons. It's just tit for tat. It's back and forth. It's a freaking tennis match.
Because they're letting it be a tennis match,
Yes,
and
I
we're
know, I
sitting here
know, I
like the
know.
stupid
It's an
ass spectators
information war.
watching it.
It's an
My
information
sentiment
war.
should be next time Turdnoid holds a rally, there should be 75,000 people to go, yo, bitch, we want some answers. None of this bullshit about you. I'm sick of hearing about your shit and the fake news and all this other shit. Stop talking and fucking do something. This shit's going on long enough now. Just like this shit is not that hard. If the Russians have information that where the biolabs are in Kiev and all this other shit, then you tell the special forces, hell, the 101st Airborne's already there. Go take the shit. Go take the shit within a week and a half. The whole fucking country could be done in a week and a half. Why? Because it's big money. And guess what? We're probably not in charge. The globalists still the fuck are.
I
That's
don't know.
why there's not
I don't
much
want to
things
think
going
that way.
on.
I don't want to think that way. But Mary, people saying their phones were acting up. Do you know whether that was a particular phone company? Because they were discussing that. I don't want to say some other video I watched. It was Twitter Space with those generals that AT&T wasn't reporting any issues. I don't know if T-Mobile was indicating that they had any outages or issues.
Well, Christ, it's probably just another day of wonderful bullshit T-Mobile service, probably. They ask me that all the time. Well, how do you like T-Mobile service? I said it fucking sucks in Louisiana. You guys ought to go back to the fucking drawing board and build some new towers. Oh, we're sorry to hear that. I said, well, why don't you guys stop saying you're sorry to hear the fucking shit and start building?
I'm wondering if it was one particular phone company that was having issues. I know it wasn't AT&T. I have T-Mobile. I didn't have any issues when it flew over my house. I'm wondering maybe it was Verizon. I couldn't tell you. There wasn't a news article out about it.
See, you got to watch Green Grapes so you can be the one doing the homework. Well, there's not a lot about. What's up,
The
Joe?
day before MSN or channels on these platforms said anything. She had documents on the panda balloons.
Well,
Medical
okay.
review on 3
Well, wait a minute.
eggs.
That would make perfect sense because, okay, if people were reporting when the balloon passed over that their phones were whacking up, that would be because the fucking military was jamming the fucking balloon.
Oh, yeah, jamming the
That would make
phone.
perfect
That would
fucking
make sense.
because the one bird that I guarantee you they weren't seeing on that radar was an AWACS or a F-18 growler, which is an electronic jamming bird.
Okay, just grab something. Come on.
What you want me to grab, big girl? Come on, what you want me to grab?
He always grabs something out of the laundry basket to walk to the door and then he drops it. I don't know why, he just does.
Oh,
all right, now tiptoe through the mud. I don't want to have to give you another bath.
Damn, Chewy's getting yelled at. Oh shit, doggy.
I've already put him in the tub and scraped off all the mud from this afternoon. I don't want to have to do it again. He just has to go out to go to the bathroom. It's not playtime.
He said, I thought it was. I'll grab your panties and run toward the door and drop them.
Oh, brother.
I thought it was interesting. You know, I knew about the fluoride, but you know, you want to start at a local level, start bitching at the water department. Hey, how much fluoride you throw in the water? Oh. Well, why are you putting any of it in there? It's not good for anything except killing off kids and everybody else. Oh no, sir. Oh yeah. Oh yes, sir. Dickhead, it's poison. Stop putting it in the fucking water. Every city, every fucking municipality, there should be lawyers tomorrow filing paperwork against local municipalities to go stop fucking poisoning us. Boom.
Yeah. Now, I think other countries too are not doing that because are we the only ones doing that? For some reason, Sweden is in my head as far as they discontinued doing that. Yeah, something like that.
Aircraft and boxes.
Canadian Patriot, are they doing that up there in Canada too? Putting fluoride in the water?
Nope. Have no clue. Never read a Q post. Haven't read none of the shit. Don't know it because you got to decipher and code and do all this bullshit. Fuck you. Just write it out on paper, show it to my face, and be done with it. Not decoding, not deciphering shit. Sorry, never read a Q post.
Okay, I haven't heard of that. Apparently, Verizon had their fiber optic cables cut yesterday. Has anyone heard of this? No. I haven't seen anything regarding that. Yep, toothpaste, mouthwash, everything. Okay, thank you. I don't know why, but Sweden sticks out in my head as far as the country that was really focusing on the fluoride in the water. That they were going to discontinue doing it or something. I don't know. Yeah, no internet in Italy. Yes, we're wondering why, and we're wondering what comes after that.
I don't know, half price on pizzas? I don't know.
Well, we're not using, Mr. T went ahead and said we're not using, how they wanted to weaponize the 5G. And what's that company called? Huawei or Howell or
Holloway,
whatever?
Holloway, it's spelled Haweui or some shit.
Yeah. And so those things weren't allowed in the US, that we weren't going to use their product. Now, I've also heard from several people that actually do it for a living as far as the cable lines are concerned and everything. And they keep saying it doesn't have enough power to do anything. However, when Rhino and I were discussing this last night, we were talking about what the problem is the actual phone that you hold up to your ear, not so much what was coming out of the towers, but what your phone is.
Okay. If your Jabba dude, just like I found, just like the LED lights and all these light bulbs they put out three times more radiation than anything we've had before. So you as now being a receiver because you got Jabba dude, it don't take that long before you have, let's see, they said it takes what, about a month and a half that you've already had 10, 12, 13, 14 X-rays, equivalent amount of radiation put into your system. That's why people's systems are shutting down, the people in their systems dropping. And when that happens, your body is counteracting by throwing clotting stuff into your bloodstream. Plus, the great Jabba also has fibrin, which is a clotting mechanism. All it has to do is grab on somewhere in your system. And guess what? A bunch of shit sticks to it. And then all of a sudden, got a big plot that goes running through your system. And guess what? You drop dead. So have a nice day. And we could run, put something on a pickup truck and run 5G through the neighborhoods. And guess what? Everybody that got Jabba dude would drop over and keel over and die. Have a nice day.
It's more the phone. Didn't you say that? It's more the phone.
Well, it's the phone, your smart meter outside your house that's not so fucking smart because if you put a meter near the old ones, there's about nothing that comes out. And if you put the new meter inside your house and put the meter behind the wall, the thing pegs the goddamn thing. So you've got three times the amount of radiation sources. Now you've got something in you that absorbs all these energy, not for the good. So they got us coming and going, yet people always, we got to go locally. Well, you're going to start locally. You need to go to your water department and storm their ass and tell them you're going to sue the shit out of them. He said,
Okay.
no fluoride is needed for shit. It's not good for your teeth. It's not good for nothing except killing you. Simple as that. It can't be no clearer. Just
I'm going
like
to
the
mute.
shit
I got to get Chewy.
Well, he's having fun barking at the Huskies. Right. This is why they made the military get rid of TikTok and WeChat because they knew the balloons. Probably. Who knows? I don't know. But well, I mean, okay, if the Russians know about the shit in Ukraine, then why don't they call the United States up and say, hey, we need your help doing this, this, and this there, and end the shit ASAP instead of dragging the shit out. But well, I don't know. TikTok, you see all kind of big boob girls. Well, I got to go back and start getting the food channels that come through. Bum, 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 bum. Whoop, 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 whoop. Doom, 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 doom. I don't know. This shit by now should be kicked into high gear. We're already in February, so it's just like, when is a good time for any of this crap to kick the fuck off? Yeah, go to Time Eddie.
Well, I gotta go wash Chewy off. He stepped in a major puddle. Okay, I gotta go. Everybody have a good night.
Hi.
Bye.
Chewy's a mud dog. Chewy's being a mud dog. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see, it's a good video to watch. Ooh, it's gonna be warmer tomorrow. Damn. Good day to put my piece of part in. Maybe I'll take the battery out and get it charged tomorrow. Well. Whoops. That was dumb. It's partly crowdy. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll drop the leg and come up there and play. Why would he come up and play? Whoa. No, well, I got to put I put a throttle position sensor on the gas pedal, but it obviously doesn't work like it's supposed to. So I got another one. So I'm going to put that in there and see if it's any difference. If it doesn't make any difference, then we got some other issue. But I put the first part in and I still keep getting the same code for the same part. So I don't know. Yeah, well, Russia's making big moves. I'm not denying that. But I mean, if they know that Ukraine's got bioweapons and all this other crap, then why ain't U.S. Special Forces try to fuck in and end this shit? I mean, it's getting to be ridiculous. And I don't know who's telling them how to wake people up, but they definitely have a decided wrong effect. Because if anything, they're putting people back to sleep. Well, it makes you and everybody else. I don't even know why we're there either, but who knows? I don't know how that got up there. I don't know if it'll scroll back to that shit or not. Maybe. Nope. Nope. Damn. Gotta write that shit out again. Crap. I don't know. Crazy shit going on. I don't even use mouthwash, so I ain't got to worry about none of that. Boom, 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 boom. No, I need to. Impeaching potato and camel toe. I don't know. Good question on that one. Well, I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of shit that they could try, but since they don't have the Senate, it's not going to fly. So it don't really matter. They can send over all the impeachment shit that they want, but it's not going to fly because they don't have control of the Senate. So don't know. Just fucking frustrating. Still losing power. Makes no sense. Oh, I don't know, Mary. I don't know. Haven't heard that one, but wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure everybody in Trump's family's been threatened, but don't know. I wish I could stop saying that word because I wish something would happen, but who knows? Guess we'll have to wait till Tuesday, and hopefully Turtnoid will drop dead during the State of the Union speech. Get lucky. Well, that's what they were saying. He was supposed to bite the dust during the State of the Union. Hold on, dog. Oh. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, yeah. Gonna be nice here tomorrow. Gonna be 75 degrees. What? Right. Well, the sand's running through the outlet. Right. It's supposed to be Tuesday, I think, the 7th. Following Tuesday is Valentine's Day for all you lovebirds. For all you lovebirds, the following Tuesday is Valentine's Day. Oh, I know. Well, I can't stand either one of them really. Can't stand Potato Head. Can't stand listening to Donald for more than 10 seconds either, because it's the same old bullshit come out of his mouth. Sorry, just me. Do, 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 do. I'm sure. I'm sure. Funny, funny. Hold on a sec. The economy, it sucks. So, I mean, I need to get rid of that in 5 minutes. Corn pop. I don't know. It would be funny to see him kick off and die, though. That would be outstanding. It's going to be warm here tomorrow, though. It's going to be 75. Hopefully the sun comes out. Dried out a little bit today. Big old nap today. Two back-to-back no sleep nights caught with us. Oh, hold on a minute. So who's everybody thinks going to win the Super Bowl? That's what I want to know. I don't care for either team, so it really don't matter to me. But they're saying the Eagles are supposed to win for the tip of the spear bullshit. But I mean, the Kansas City Chiefs are supposed to win for the tip of the spear bullshit. But I could also see in the Eagles will fly again. Might be a way to go too. Who knows? haven't watched the NFL in like 2 years. No. At least it's warm out tonight somewhat. Gotta find a perfect spot to poop. Don't get it. Funny. Funny. But no. Don't finish pooping. Go. Goofball. Go finish pooping. Hold on. I'll be right back. Messing with the dog. Hold on. The Chinese. What? The Chinese? What? No way. I don't know. Right. Made in America or assembled in the US of A. I believe the narrative came from the Air Force Base in Fairbanks, and it did its shit. But who knows? Nothing in this country makes any sense. Probably about the only thing with a US made in the USA tag on it. Probably the only thing that's got a US made in the USA ticker on it. You see the Ford Motor Company, their profits dropped by 89%. Car prices are dropping like a rock. Can't imagine why. Same way with Harley Davidson. The new stupid ass they have as a CEO. The cheapest Harley now is $13,000. So Royal Enfield's going to kick their fucking ass. They're going to come in with some bike that's $7,000 or $8,000 and going to snag half their customers. And they moved right down the street from Harley Davidson. So it's pretty funny. I don't know. I would figure they got enough people on the ground hunting for the stupid thing or whatever. I don't know. None of it makes any sense. None of it makes any sense at all. Get your nose out the way. Not to it to the bowl. You got a bunch of stuff in there. Probably made in America. That are assembled in America of foreign parts. Well, I'd hate to see how many planes they would need for something that had armed missiles on it. You need 4 fucking planes for an unarmed balloon. I wonder how many you would need for a plane that's actually got missiles on it. Just saying, don't make any sense. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Well, I don't know. Would it actually float? Would it actually float for that long? Well, I think it would just go underneath the water, wouldn't it? I don't know. No clue. I don't know. I haven't heard none. That would be Laurie. I mean, that would be Sissy K's department. Don't know. No news, good news, I guess. From my understanding, I would assume she's improving continuously, but don't know. Yeah, well, the biggest thing is it flies so damn high. It flies at like 60 to 64,000 feet in the air, which the Raptor can go to about the 50,000 foot ceiling, and that's about it. That's about as high as they go. So that's the biggest issue. But don't know. I don't think we're ever supposed to know. So, whatever. Whatever will be, will be. Not worried about it anymore. The digital currency comes, oh well, so it comes, and your life is over with as you know it. So people find a way around it, I guess, somehow. Yeah, I don't know how they got 1, 2, 3, From what I saw, they had 6 missiles per plane, so that's 6 missiles, 2 planes. That's 12. You mean to tell me if they can't hit that bitch with 12 shots, they should have hung it the fuck up? So. I don't know. None of it makes no sense, but you know, you're going to hear nothing about the con dude they let out of Gitmo, so you know, makes no sense. Not going to hear anything that's important. Not going to hear anything important till after it happens. So. You know, I would figure if you can't hit a balloon that's doing whatever, it's got no real power of moving. Can't hit that with 12 shots, then that's pretty bad. But you never know. Yeah. Well, next we have to wait till Tuesday to see if the Hooper Brains drops dead. That'll be interesting. Not expecting much, but after that, I don't know what the big day is then. Probably nothing. But at least we got paid for the month, so that's good. So now we have to wait to see if they take care of this debt ceiling by next month, I guess. Woohoo. Sorry, it's all them late night phone calls. Tell you what, though, it's the first time I've actually put money on a Visa gift card. I'm never doing that ever again. Yeah, that shit don't even work at a gas station. I was able to buy a pizza with it, amazingly, but don't work at the gas station either. So I don't know what people use them for, but they're a pain in the ass, even though it is registered. So I don't know what people spend their money on them things for. I gotta take my one for my birthday out and register it, I guess. Come on, I have to go over to the Outback. Find out when the shrimp's coming up. All you can eat shrimp is coming up. Oh, Oh, I agree with you, Alpha. I don't think he's doing nothing. I don't, but none of this shit makes any sense. I mean, really, though, when you think about it, the White House are in control. They're not in control of shit because all the shit that's happening, just I don't see it. At the military is running the show and whatever else. I just don't line up to what's going on. But who knows? But next big day I heard from Don is March 4th. Cheeseburger Head's supposed to be back in the White House, so we'll see if that happens or not, but I doubt it. The same way with this currency bullshit. Same way with this currency crap. Don't know. Hold on. It's in April. It's April 9th. The rabbit comes on April 9th. The Easter Bunny comes on April 9th. Hippity hop hop, Hass and Pfeffer in the house. Hippity hop, hippity hop. Well, put it this way, NATO better think long and hard about going against Russia because Russia is undefeated on their side of the world continent. Russia's been training to go against NATO for years. The United States has not been training to go against anything that they got over there. So I'm not saying that we can't win, but Soviet Union's been planning to go against NATO for freaking years. United States and company, they ain't been planning anything like doing that bullshit. So we're at a distinct disadvantage as far as that goes. I don't know. Don't know none of it. I don't know none of it. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Could take a nap early tonight. Take sleep early tonight. Thanks for everybody showing up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hold on. Can't do that yet. I got to put this damn thing back up on the thing. Ooh. I'll just do it tomorrow. Easter's on April 9th. Easter is on April 9th this year. So mark your calendars. Mark your calendars. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. Get out of here. Later, Rhino Nation chatters. I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Be safe, be blessed. Woo-hoo. Prayers to Laurie C., Kimmy Young, and anybody else that needs them. Pamela's husband, Sheila Mullen's husband, my friend Selwyn. Anybody else that's having a crappy time and needs some prayers from the great beyond. See you all tomorrow.
Good night, Patriot Missile. Pleasant dreams. Pleasant dreams, Patriot Missile.